My name is Howard Ellis. I keep the dry hollow clock tower running. It's not digital, not electric. It's old, gears, chains, and 1,000 ticks a second. And somehow, it still runs, even though the town below died 20 years ago. Population, 0. Except for me. You might ask why I'd take a job like this. Well, that's the thing. I didn't. I woke up here. The first morning I found a note tucked inside the winding panel. Aged paper, clean ink. Welcome to your shift, Howard. The tower keeps the time, you keep the tower. Do your duties daily, maintain the gears, oil the chains, but above all else, do not correct the time, even if it's wrong, especially if it's wrong. It wasn't signed, but it was in my handwriting. Every morning I climb 5 stories, through dust-choked ladders, broken floorboards, rusted metal stairs. At the top, the giant iron heart of the tower. I wipe the glass, check the balance weights, oil the brass gears, wind the mainspring, never too tight, never too slow, and I stare at the face of the clock, glowing faintly from the inside, hands ticking steady. Except sometimes, the time is wrong, and when it is, I leave it. I learned that the hard way. The second week, the clock was off by 11 minutes. I don't know why I did it. Maybe instinct, maybe pride. I pulled the crank lever and reset the minute hand. Everything went still. No wind, no creaking, no tick. Then the room shuddered, like the gears were choking, and the tower made a sound I've never heard before, a low, human moan. The next morning, the town had changed. Windows in houses that used to be boarded were now lit from within. Shadows moved behind curtains. Mailboxes had new names, and one building had a fresh coat of red paint, a diner, I think. But the town was still silent. No footsteps, no voices, just presence, watching. I stayed in the tower that night, and through the glass, I saw people walking down streets that didn't exist the day before, except they weren't people. Not exactly. Their heads turned too slowly, their eyes never blinked, and every single one of them was 11 minutes late. A few nights later, the emergency radio in the lower chamber clicked on. No static, just a whisper. Don't try to fix it. Time fixes you. Then silence. Today, the clock is wrong again. By 3 hours and 33 minutes, the hands are trembling. The gears are leaking something red, not oil, something thicker. I found another note, slid under the door, same paper, same handwriting. You tried once, don't do it again. If you touch the time, you stay where you land. I think I'm starting to remember, not just this tower, but what came before it. A hospital bed, machines beeping, my wife holding my hand. I think I died. They say when you die, your life flashes before your eyes, but no one tells you what happens if the moment doesn't end. I think this tower is that moment, a loop, a snapshot, a punishment. And the clock, it's not showing me the world's time, it's showing mine. And when it ticks to the exact moment I died, I think this place will disappear, or maybe I will. But until then, I'll climb the stairs, oil the gears, and never correct the time. If this story stayed with you, let me tell you the next one. Subscribe, not for more noise, but for the silence between the words. And if there's a truth you've buried deep, tell us in the comments. That's where the next story begins. Thank you for listening. Most don't.